Hey everyone, welcome to Technology World Hub. My name is Anil. In this Playwright series, we are going to discuss advantages of Playwright over Selenium and the system requirements and prerequisites. Let's discuss this. Here is a clear and practical comparison showing the advantages of Playwright over Selenium. First point, speed and performance. Playwright communicates directly with browser via DevTools protocol, that is faster execution. That's why it is faster execution. Selenium uses a WebDriver which adds network latency, that is slower. Auto-wait mechanism. Playwright has built-in auto-wait for elements to be ready, that is visible, stable, attached. Selenium requires explicit waits or custom conditions. So cross-browser support. Playwright supports Chromium, Firefox, WebKit, that is Safari, so full modern coverage. Selenium limited Safari testing, WebKit support not native. With respect to multiple browser contexts, With respect to multiple browser contexts, Playwright supports isolated browser contexts, allows parallel sessions in a single instance. Selenium, each browser instance is equal to new session, that is heavier resource usage. With respect to network interception or mocking, Playwright can mock, modify or block network requests easily. Selenium needs external tools, that is browser mob proxy. Trace viewer and debugging. Playwright inbuilt trace viewer, screenshots and video capture for each test. Selenium debugging is manual or plugin based. Headless mode. Playwright is fast and stable headless execution. Selenium supports but less stable in some browsers. Modern web support. Playwright better handling of Showdown, iframes, single page apps. RISPA. Selenium needs workarounds for modern web components. Parallel execution. Playwright built-in support via Playwright test runner or test-ng. Selenium needs Selenium grid or third-party setup. Setup and maintenance. Playwright has easy installation, no drivers needed, that is browsers auto installed. Selenium requires browser drivers, that is Chrome driver, Gecko driver, etc. In case of reliability, Playwright is less flakiness due to better sync and isolation. Selenium higher flakiness due to WebDriver delays. API testing. Playwright can perform API plus UI testing together in one framework. Selenium needs external API libraries like REST Assured. In summary, speed, Playwright. Which is the winner? Playwright. If we make two category and winner. In speed, Playwright. Easy of setup, Playwright. Cross browser support, Playwright. Legacy app testing, Selenium. Community support, Selenium. That is older, bigger community. So Playwright is a modern, fast and more developer friendly alternative to Selenium, especially suited for testing modern web applications like React, Angular, Vue, etc. with advanced debugging and cross-browser support. Next, we'll discuss system requirements and prerequisites before running Playwright. What system requirements and prerequisites we require? Supported operating systems. So Playwright supports all major operating platforms like Windows 10, 11 and Server 2016 plus. Notes. If we will make a note, then it works seamlessly with Java, Node.js and .NET versions. macOS 10.15 Catalina or later. Required for testing WebKit, that is Safari. Okay. Linux Ubuntu 18.04 plus, Debian 10 plus, Fedora 31 plus and CentOS 8 plus. Works in CI/CD and Docker environments. Programming language requirements. Depending on your language choice, install the following: Java, that is JDK 11 or later. Just check Java -version, it must show 11 plus. JavaScript or TypeScript. Prerequisites, it require Node.js. Version will be version 16 or later. Python. Prerequisites Python. Version will be version 3.8 or later. C#.NET. Prerequisite .NET SDK. Version will be .NET 6.0 or later. Hardware requirements. CPU, it should be minimum dual core, recommended quad core or higher. RAM, minimum 4 GB, recommended 8 GB plus for parallel browser tests. Disk space 2 GB, recommended 4 GB plus. Free space for browser binaries, logs, videos, etc. Software prerequisites. Browser binaries. Playwright auto downloads Chromium, Firefox and WebKit when installed. Internet connection needed initially to download browser drivers and dependencies. Build tool, that is Java, Maven or Gradle for dependency management. IDE, it is optional, that is required IntelliJ IDEA, Eclipse or VS Code. These are recommended for developing the script. If we will take the example, then setup for Java Playwright. Let's say install JDK 11 plus, then just check the Java space -version. It should show you in the command line, it will show you JDK 11 plus. Then install Maven, then check the Maven version, MVN space -version. Then add Playwright dependency in your form.xml. Okay. Then install browsers. Just like run the command, this command. Okay. mvn, if you will see, this is the command for installing browsers. Go to a project folder and in the dev cell or in command line you can run this command. Okay, this will install the browsers. Okay, mvn exec :java space -c space -dexec dot main class is equal to com.microsoft.playwright.cli space -dexec dot args is equal to install. Okay, this will install the browsers, required browsers. For CI/CD, that is optional. If you are running Playwright in CI, continuous integration, using Jenkins, GitHub Actions, etc., then install node.js or JDK 11 plus. Ensure headless execution is enabled. Okay, set headless true. Okay, because whenever you will run in CI, it should run in headless mode. Add XVFB, that is X Virtual Framework for Linux GUI simulation. That is sudo space apt -get space install space XVFB. In the summary, OS it will work on Windows, Mac OS or Linux. JDK is required 11 plus for Java. RAM should be 4 GB plus, that is 8 GB recommended. For browsers, it requires Chromium, Firefox, WebKit, which are auto installed. No need to install browsers separately. Build tool, Maven or Gradle. So these are the prerequisites before executing or running Playwright. Okay guys, so this is advantage of Playwright over Selenium and system requirements and prerequisites. Okay guys, that's it for this session. I will come up with new session. Till then, take care, bye bye. Please like it, subscribe the channel, share with your friends and family. Anything you put on the comment box, I will reply you. Thank you so much guys.